Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be making my batch of cold processed soap, and I'm going to be using these three colors from TKB Trading. And one's from Nurture Soap, and I may use a little bit of this Pearl White from TKB Trading. So I'm going to be using Pearl Green, Pearl Violet, Pearl White, and then Winter White from Nurture Soap. And these have all been tested in cold processed soaps. So what we're gonna do is I have my lye water solutions been sitting out and cooling off, and my oils are all mixed together. I'm using a combination of canola oil, palm oil, and coconut oil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my stick blender. Make sure I have all my air bubbles out. And I'm going to slowly add this in. Scrape down all the sides too. Make sure I have every little drop of it. Now, I'm just going to turn this on low and then blend it until it's all together and saponified. Starting to get a light trace. Okay. Set this over to the side. So I mixed my oils and lye water in at a low temperature. That way you have a little bit more leniency with the time it takes for basically your batch to start thickening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the large bowl for the white, but I'm also going to add a little bit of white in with all of the other colors. And I might save this last one just in case if I have any left over. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the fragrance oil in once I get this mixed in together. And another reason why I wanted to put the oil and the lye water solution together at a low temperature is because I'm also using Juniper Breeze fragrance oil, which is more of a floral, so it's going to possibly accelerate trace. I believe most florals do that. So I'm going to add the 6%. And mix that together. Whoops. A little bit over the edge there. Okay, now I'm going to divide my batter up. Alright, now we're ready to put it in our mold. This is a tall and skinny mold from Nurture Soap Supplies. So I'm going to start with the white. Get my spatula over here so I can clean off the edges. Then I'm going to go green. It's already starting to thicken up on me. And the higher up that you pour, the further the drop swirl will go down. And I'm going to do purple, try to mix it up a little bit, get it to come out easily. I'll go white again. Tap this down real quick. Put it on the floor. Even it out. Clean up the edges a little bit. Then we'll do the last one of purple, and I'll just kind of sprinkle it on top a little bit. Like I said in my last video, I am one messy person. I'll tap that down one last time. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit, and I'm going to come back once I have my piping bag ready, and then we're going to pipe the icing on top, and then just let this sit for probably about 24 hours. The combination that I usually use is ready maybe within probably less than 24 hours, and sometimes you have to wait a little bit more depending on how warm it is that day. And it's really cold right now, and I'm in my garage, so I'm probably going to have to just wrap this up and bring it in the house. That way, whenever it goes through the processes, it will hopefully be ready tomorrow to unmold. So I will be right back to pipe on the top. Okay, so my soap has set up and it's ready to pipe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the darkest color and then work my way up to the lightest color. So I'm going to start with green, and then once I run out of green, I'm going to go purple and then white. So what I'm going to do is take my spatula and I'm going to put it in this Wilton bag. And for these, I'm using a Wilton 4B tip, and it's just a little star tip. So as you can see, I started with the green on the bottom and then worked my way up to the lightest color. I just did rows of 3, and then I repeated that with the purple, and then with the white I did the rows of 2 and then a row of 1 on the very top. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add some glitter to this, and the glitter that I'm going to be using is from TKB Trading as well. And it is actually, the one I'm going to use is from Nurture Soap, and it's called Super Sparkles, and it's actually large specks. I'm just going to add it to the top and just kind of dust it on. And then what I'm going to do is, once this is ready to cut, I will bring you guys back and I will cut each individual bar and show you what it looks like on the inside. Alright, so we're back 24 hours later and the soap is ready to cut. It's hardened up. So we're gonna see, so it was cold, so what I did was I actually put this in the oven for an hour on 170. Usually if your oven has a stay warm mode, it's automatically set to around 170. So you put it in the oven at 170 for an hour, and then you cut it off and leave it in the oven all night. But what I did was I did the same process, but I brought it back out into the garage because we had to go places today. So I actually brought it back out to the garage to finish up. It wasn't as cold today, so I just let the process continue out here. So now that it's ready to cut, we are going to just adjust the cutting board so I can get the right size cut on these. And then we're just going to cut and set to the side, and then just let them have air on all sides. I have a rack inside the house that I actually set these on, and that way the air can circulate around them. And then in 4 weeks this will be ready to use. I typically wait 4 to 6 weeks. Most of the time with my recipes it only takes about 4 weeks. If you're still unsure, you could do the Zap test and see if everything's good with your bars. So I'm going to go ahead, let's make our first cut. And you can see the drop swirl that we did. So you have the white, which is the pearl white, and then also we used the winter white, and then the green, which was pearl green, and then the violet, the pearl violet in there. And then the longer it sets, your colors will show through a little bit more as well, depending on the micas that you use. So go ahead and cut some more of these. And then with these bars, I usually just use them as little testers. Sometimes I'll just cut them up so people can use them and use this to smell the fragrance and to look at the colors. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see more soap making videos like this. Again, this is the Juniper Breeze fragrance using the pearl violet, the pearl green, and the pearl white with winter white as well. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or night wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you guys next time. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, and also there's a bell down below or on the main page. If you hit that, you'll know when I upload new videos. I'll see you guys later. Bye.